A culture where beauty is found not in excess, but in simplicity, where silence speaks louder than words, and where every moment is imbued with deep spiritual significance. Zen Buddhism has played a pivotal role in shaping Japan's national identity, influencing its aesthetics, spirituality, and the development of a distinctive worldview that continues to resonate today. The essence of Zen, with its emphasis on mindfulness, presence, and the search for enlightenment through direct experience, has seeped into every corner of Japanese life, from its gardens and tea ceremonies to its art and architecture. But perhaps most significantly, Zen has helped to cultivate a culture where the quiet moments hold as much value as the loud ones, teaching its people that the path to true understanding is often found in stillness. Today, we delve into how Zen Buddhism has profoundly shaped the Japanese way of life and continues to be a source of spiritual depth, aesthetic beauty, and philosophical contemplation. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel, where we take you on deep explorations into the transformative power of philosophy, spirituality, and the wisdom of ancient traditions. In this video, we're diving into the heart of Zen Buddhism and its lasting influence on Japan's culture, aesthetics, and worldview. If you're curious about how this ancient practice continues to shape the Japanese spirit, or if you're interested in learning how Zen principles might enhance your own life, this video is for you. So sit back, relax, and join us on this unfolding journey through the heart of Zen. Zen Buddhism arrived in Japan from China during the Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333, and quickly found fertile ground in the spiritual landscape of Japan. One of the most profound areas in which Zen has influenced Japanese culture is through its aesthetics. At its core, Zen values simplicity, mindfulness, and a deep connection to the present moment. These ideals have manifested in various aspects of Japanese art, architecture, and design, creating a uniquely Japanese aesthetic that emphasizes minimalism, natural beauty, and the impermanence of life. The Japanese garden. One of the most prominent examples of Zen's influence on Japanese aesthetics is the Japanese Zen garden. These gardens, also known as karasansui, dry landscape gardens, are designed to evoke a sense of tranquility, simplicity, and contemplation. The simplicity of a Zen garden, a few rocks, meticulously raked gravel, and perhaps a small tree or plant, reflects the Zen principle of reducing the external world to its most essential elements. The garden is not just a physical space, but a spiritual one, inviting the viewer to meditate and find stillness. The art of creating Zen gardens, such as those found at famous temples like Ryoan-ji in Kyoto, is a direct reflection of the Zen philosophy of embracing simplicity and evoking a deeper sense of the spiritual through the ordinary. These gardens do not represent nature in its exact form, but instead provide a space for reflection, symbolizing nature's essential beauty without unnecessary adornment. Tea ceremony Shinoyo. The Japanese tea ceremony, or Shinoyo, is another profound manifestation of Zen influence on Japanese aesthetics. While the practice of drinking tea was introduced to Japan from China, it was the Zen monks who refined and transformed it into the spiritual and aesthetic ritual we know today. In the tea ceremony, every movement, gesture, and utensil is imbued with purpose and mindfulness. The simple act of preparing and serving tea becomes an expression of Zen's key principles: purity, tranquility, and respect. The tea ceremony encourages participants to live fully in the present moment, appreciating the fleeting nature of time and the beauty of simplicity. The utensils, the space in which the ceremony takes place, and the act of tea preparation are all designed to reflect the Zen aesthetics of restraint and minimalism. The careful arrangement of flowers, the placement of utensils, and even the quietness of the ceremony itself are reminders of the transience of life and the importance of finding beauty in the simplest of things. Architecture and design. In traditional Japanese architecture, Zen's influence can be seen in the use of natural materials, clean lines, and an emphasis on space and light. Zen-influenced temples and homes feature wide, open spaces, large windows that frame nature, and the use of wood and stone in their most natural forms. These structures are not meant to overwhelm the senses, but to allow for quiet reflection and spiritual growth. The concept of ma, the space between things, is central in Japanese design, a principle that reflects the Zen understanding that silence and space are as significant as the objects within them. The design of Zen temples, particularly in the design of their gardens and rooms, encourages minimalism. It's not just the avoidance of excess decoration that defines Zen aesthetics, but also the ability to create a harmonious flow between architecture and nature. Zen's focus on impermanence, expressed in the idea of Wabi-Sabi, the beauty of the imperfect and the transient, is visible in the weathered wood of a temple's beams or the moss that grows between stones in a Zen garden. These elements remind us of life's impermanence and the beauty that lies within it. Zen Buddhism and Japanese spirituality. Zen Buddhism's influence on Japanese spirituality is perhaps the most profound and enduring. The practice of Zen, with its emphasis on meditation, Zazen, direct experience, and the quest for enlightenment, has deeply shaped the Japanese spiritual landscape. Unlike other forms of Buddhism that may focus more on scripture or ritual, Zen stresses the importance of experiential knowledge. The practice of Zazen, sitting meditation, is the primary method by which one attains insight into the nature of the self and the world. Zazen, the practice of stillness. At the heart of Zen practice is Zazen, the art of seated meditation. It is during Zazen that Zen practitioners experience the emptiness of the self, allowing them to transcend the ego and align with the flow of the Tao. Through stillness and silence, practitioners are invited to let go of their attachments and cultivate a sense of awareness that transcends thoughts, emotions, and distractions. For the Japanese, Zazen is not merely a form of meditation, but a means of cultivating a deeper connection with the world. In this way, the Zen tradition teaches that spirituality is not something separate from daily life, but is integrated into every action and interaction. The mind is trained to become clear and still, allowing one to approach every moment with a sense of presence, mindfulness, and calm. The role of silence in Zen. One of the most unique and transformative aspects of Zen Buddhism is its use of silence. Silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a profound state of being that invites deep reflection and insight. In Zen practice, silence becomes a path to deeper understanding. The act of sitting in stillness, without the distraction of words or thoughts, creates a space where true understanding can emerge. In Japanese Zen temples, silence is maintained not only during meditation, but also during meals, work, and even in daily interactions. The practice of silence fosters a sense of inner peace, allowing one to experience the world without the interference of constant chatter or mental distractions. By embracing silence, practitioners can reconnect with their own inner nature and cultivate a more profound sense of spiritual awareness. Satori, enlightenment through direct experience. The goal of Zen practice is Satori, a state of enlightenment or sudden insight. Unlike in other Buddhist traditions where enlightenment may be seen as a gradual process of accumulating knowledge, Zen emphasizes direct experience. Through meditation, silence, and self-inquiry, Zen practitioners aim to attain sudden and direct realization of the true nature of reality. This understanding is not intellectual, but experiential. Zen teaches that true wisdom is not something that can be learned through books or doctrines, but must be realized through direct experience. This emphasis on experience over theory has led Zen to develop a unique approach to spirituality, one that is focused on the present moment and the unfolding of the individual's own consciousness. In this sense, Zen provides a pathway to transcend conventional thinking and experience a deeper reality that is both personal and universal. The development of a distinct Japanese worldview. The influence of Zen Buddhism has had a profound effect on the development of a distinct Japanese worldview, one that values simplicity, nature, and the integration of spirituality into everyday life. This worldview is reflected in various aspects of Japanese culture, including the arts, literature, and social behavior. Wabi-Sabi, the beauty of imperfection. One of the key philosophical concepts that Zen introduced to Japan is Wabi-Sabi, the appreciation of the impermanent and imperfect. This aesthetic celebrates the beauty found in things that are weathered, worn, or incomplete. It is an appreciation for the transient nature of life, where beauty is found not in perfection, but in the passage of time and the marks it leaves behind. In the Japanese worldview, Wabi-Sabi is not just about aesthetic beauty. It is also a reflection of the deeper truth of existence. Life is fleeting, and everything is subject to change. Zen teaches that by accepting this impermanence and embracing the natural flow of life, we can live with greater peace and acceptance, interconnectedness, and harmony with nature. Zen Buddhism encourages a deep sense of connection to nature, and this has shaped the Japanese worldview, where the natural world is seen as sacred and interconnected with human existence. Zen teaches that everything is interconnected, and that to live in harmony with nature is to live in harmony with oneself. The Japanese respect for nature is evident in practices such as tea ceremonies, garden design, and the observation of natural rhythms in daily life. By cultivating mindfulness and presence, the Japanese worldview encourages individuals to live in harmony with the natural world, acknowledging the impermanence of all things and appreciating the beauty in each moment. Zen Buddhism has played a crucial role in shaping Japanese national identity, deeply influencing the nation's aesthetics, spirituality, and worldview. Its emphasis on simplicity, silence, and direct experience has permeated the arts, architecture, and daily life in Japan. Zen has taught the Japanese to appreciate the beauty of imperfection, to live in harmony with nature, and to embrace the present moment as a path to enlightenment. This unique approach to life has created a distinctly Japanese worldview, one that values peace, mindfulness, and a deep spiritual connection to the world. As we conclude this journey into the heart of Zen Buddhism and its impact on Japan, we invite you to continue exploring with us. If you found this exploration insightful, be sure to subscribe to The Unfolding Journey for more content that delves into philosophy, spirituality, and cultural traditions from around the world. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more topics like this one, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join The Unfolding Journey. We're here to help you deepen your understanding of the world and find wisdom in the most unexpected places.